All right, so I want to share with you two very powerful quotes. It's from this gentleman that you see down here. That's Gary Halbert. He's a very well-known copywriter. He happens to be deceased. But you can also take note of this link here. I would suggest you jot that down. There's some really, really fantastic quotes there from Gary Halbert. All right, what he has to say: all men are very much alike. It is their habits which separate them. Time is the irretrievable element. The most important choices you will ever make is how you use your time. Remember, every second counts. How many of you actually feel that way, that every second counts? Or are you cavalier? Do you squander your precious time? See, once again, it's a discipline issue. So I'm going to help you with that. So what exactly is the EOD, Ann? Well, it began about 5 years ago. This is a little snapshot inside my company management website. It's called Basecamp. And we fired up a folder within Basecamp. You can have different project folders. And this one was called the EOD project, and that stands for End of Day Report. Now, this started because 5 years ago was when I launched the Renegade Network Marketer, and we actually had a physical office with 5 or 7 employees coming in every day. We ran our business a little bit differently back then than we do now. Most of it is virtual, but at that point, we had people come in, employees, and we had 3 people working full-time in customer support. And, you know, we were trying to make sure they were getting their work done. And so as my webmaster and a couple other teammates that suggested, you know what, let's have an end of day report. Now, what is that exactly? That's about accountability, and I think a lot of us have a problem with that. I've had people ask, Ann, I really need someone to be accountable to. Well, what we want to move you towards is being accountable to yourself, but that's a work in progress, right? So you're going to put into practice an EOD for yourself, an end of day, and we're going to do it publicly. Okay, now you may be shy and, oh no, I'm just going to do it privately here, and it's really funny how it works when you're actually held accountable in front of others. You tend to perform a little bit differently. So that's the story as we have that in our Basecamp company management website. Now, on that note, I said that I would provide you tools and resources to help you execute what I'm going to have you do this end of day. And in fact, I just read from someone else's survey. They said, Ann, it's different working in the virtual space. I don't know quite how to structure my time, you know, as opposed to people showing up for work in a traditional brick and mortar business. People have a little harder time knowing how to transition into the online space. So, talking about that, the ability to manage your time and more so your energy with effective online business tools. Now, on the left-hand side is a screenshot from the back office of my Renegade system, and in there, as you can see right here, it says back-end affiliate URLs. In there, I provide resources that I use in my own business to my people who want to build a business online. Okay, and here are 2 of them, Meister and Basecamp. Meister is where you can do a brain dump and create what's called a mind map. It's a fantastic tool. I just did a brainstorming or a mastermind session with my 80/20 corporate team, and I first did it with my own brain here, dumped all my thoughts into a mind map utilizing that tool. There's a free version and there's a paid version, okay? And then Basecamp, that's what I use to help manage my corporate team. We report in there. We have most of our correspondence via Basecamp. Now, I realize some of you may not be in that position in your business to utilize a platform like that. I would say even when you get to 3 people or more, it really would be really awesome to have, because it's not just about communication. It's a whole archiving that you can do within there, an organization. I checked, and in my archive folders, I had something like 47 projects that have been archived. We've been using Basecamp for about 5 years now, and current running projects, I have 21 of them. Okay, so Very powerful tool, and you need to have these kind of tools to help better structure your time so you can be more effective and productive in your business. So I want to share that with you. All right, we're going to dive into the next video where I'm going to help break this down for you, how you're going to actually execute this challenge, the EOD challenge. All right, I'll catch you in the next video.